Good morning, student. Here we are going to start a new chapter, chapter number 9, areas of parallelograms and triangle. Here in this chapter, we are going to discuss some property related to parallelograms and triangle and its areas. When we put two triangles or two parallelogram with same base between two parallel lines, then what happen? What does happen that we are going to check here? Let us for that, first we discuss some properties related to parallelograms and triangles. Here you can see two figures. Here you can see two figures. Then we can say that these two trapezium, or we can say that these two quadrilaterals are congruent. When we can say that these two quadrilaterals are congruent, that if we take this quadrilateral and put it on A, if all sides and all angles covers the all sides and angles of A, then we can say that both figures are congruent figure. Then we can say that each angle of A is equal to each angle of B, and each side of A is equal to corresponding side of B. So for that we know that two figures are called congruent if they have the same shape and same size. In other words, if two triangles A and B are congruent. So here we can say that if two figures are equal in shape and also size, then we can say that these two shapes, here you can see that A and B are congruent each other. Then means each of the property of A and B are equal. The area of A and B also are equal. So here we can say that area of A and B also are equal, because if we take this B and put it on A, then it covers all the sides and all the parameter of A. Then we can easily say that both the area of both quadrilaterals are equal. So if two figures A and B are congruent, they must have equal areas. However, the converse of this statement is not true. Means if area of two any figure are equal, then it should not be same. In other words, two figures having equal areas need not to be congruent. For example, in figure, as you can see here, you can find two figures. One is a rectangle and second one is a square. Now, the area of both the figure, rectangle ABCD and EFGH, have equal areas. As you can see here, the area of rectangle 9 into 4, that is 36 centimeter square, and 6 into 6, that is 36 centimeter square. So here we can find that both the figure have same area, but clearly they are not congruent. If we take square and put it on rectangle, then the sides and angle does not covers the sides and angle corresponding to this rectangle. So we can say that if the two triangles are congruent, then area must be same. But if area is same, then we cannot say that both figures are congruent. Now one more thing that we are going to discuss here. Here you can here given one figure, as you can see here. This area is denoted by P, and this vertical area is denoted by Q, and total area P and Q is given by T. You may observe that planar region formed by figure T is made up of two planar regions formed by figure A and Q. You can easily say that area of figure T is equal to क्या होगा, area of figure P plus area of figure Q. Easily you can see that if we join two figure, as you can see here 9.3, then the total area, that is area of figure T, is equal to the area of first figure plus area of second figure, that is area of P plus area of Q. So by this way, let us discuss some property of parallelograms and triangles. You may denote the area of figure A as area of A, area of figure B as area of B. We can write area of A, area of figure A in short form, area of A, and area of figure B in abbreviation we can write area of B. Area of figure T as area of T, and so on. Now you can say that area of a figure is a number associated with the part of plane enclosed by the figure with following two properties. Now let first one, if A and B are two congruent figures, one thing that we are going to note here, that if A and B are two congruent figures, here we are going to say A and B are congruent figures, then area of A is equal to area of B. Area of A is equal to area of B. But its converse is not true. If area of A and area of B are equal, then we cannot say that given two figures are congruent. And second one, that if a planar region formed by a figure T is made up of two non-overlapping planar region formed by figure P and Q, then area of T is equal to area of P plus area of Q. So by this way, using these two properties, we are going to discuss the area of parallelograms between two parallel lines. So let figures on the same base, figure on the same base and between the same parallels. Now we are going to discuss the figure on the same base and between the same parallels. To understand the same base and between two parallels, let me take some figures. Now here you can see that first we take figures on same base. Figures on same base. Here you can find ABCD and DEF have the same base. Have the same base, that is DC. You can find that in ABCD and DEF, EFCD have same base, that is BC. So we can call it a same base. As well as PQRS and MNRS. You can find that in these two quadrilaterals the same base as SR. So we can say that it has same base. Also two triangles ABCD and DCB have same base as BC, as you can here see, as well as ABCD and triangle DPC have same base as a CD. So by this way we can conclude that figures on the same base. Now about between same parallels, same base and same parallels. You can see here, you can find that here given two quadrilaterals ABCD and EFCD have the same base and between two parallels AF and DC. It is two figures drawn between same base and between two parallels, as well as PQRS and MNRS also drawn between two parallels and with same base. As you can find these two figures ABCD and BCD have same base and between two parallels, as well as also here too ABCD and DCP have same base and between two parallels. So now it was concept of figures on the same base and between same parallels. So let so two figures are said to be on the same base and between the same parallels if they have the common base, as you can see in the figure, and the vertices opposite to the common base. Vertices opposite to common base of each figure lies on a line parallel to the base. Parallel to the base. So we can say that these two figures, these all figures said to be have same base and between same parallels. Now let using this property, let we find the area between area of parallelograms and triangles between same with same base and between same parallels. Parallelograms on the same base and between the same parallels. So what will happen that we are going to discuss here? Here you can see that given two parallelograms, as you can see here, A, B, C, D and E, F, C, D, or we can also denote it A, B, C, D and E dash C, D. Okay, then we can, so let what will happen if two parallelograms have same base and between two parallels. Next, cut a triangle A dash D dash E dash, A dash D dash E dash, congruent to triangle ADE on the separate sheet with help of tracing paper, and place triangle A dash C dash A dash D dash E dash. Cut this triangle and take it in such a way that A dash D dash coincides BC. A dash D dash coincides BC as shown in the figure. Just what you do, cut this shape and put it here. Note that there are two parallelograms ABCD and EE dash CD. E dash CD. So here you can find two parallelograms on the same base DC and between the same parallels AE dash and DC. AE dash and DC. As now we want to prove that these two parallelograms A, B, C, D and E dash C, D are same, congruent. So triangle ADE is congruent to triangle A dash D dash E dash, because we have just cutted A dash E dash C from this triangle, so both the triangles are same, so we can say. And we know that if two figures are congruent, then area of these two figures are equal, then area of ADE is equal to area of A dash D dash E dash. Now we want to find area of ABCD, which is equal to area of ADE plus area of EBCD. As you can say, want to find ABCD. So AED plus EBCD we can put here. Now we know that area of ADE is equal to area of A dash D dash E dash from here, so we can put here plus area of EDBC, then which is equal to EDBC and A dash D dash E dash, it is equal to area of E dash CD. So the two parallelograms are equal in area. So we can say that if two parallelograms given with same base and between same parallels, then we can say that two parallelograms have same area, as you can see in the figure. So by this way we can Prove theorem number 9.1, that is parallelograms on the same base and between the same parallels are equal in area. Equal in area. So we just prove it. Let take a proof. First we draw two figures A B C D and E F C D having a base with DC and parallel EF and DC. Now we want to prove that both has a same area. Two parallelograms ABCDE and EFCD on the same base DC and between the same parallels AF and DC are given. We need to prove that the area of ABCD is equal to area of EFCD. So we have to just prove that these two areas are congruent. In triangle ADE and triangle BCF, angle DAE is equal to angle CBEF. DAE is equal to angle CBF. Why? Because these two angles, angle A and angle B, are corresponding angles from AD parallel to BC. Here AD is parallel to BC as ABCD is a parallelograms. So here AF will be AF. So here AF will be transversal. So let corresponding angles from AD parallel to BC and transversal AF, as well as angle AED and angle BFC are equal because ED and EFC are parallel and AF is transversal. Therefore, angle ADE is equal to angle BCF because these two triangles are corresponding triangle A and B and EF are equal. Then we can say that D and C is equal. Angle sum property of triangle. So as well as we can say that AD is equal to BC. AD is equal to BC, opposite sides of parallelograms ABCD. So triangle ADE is congruent to triangle BCF. Triangle ADE is congruent to triangle BCF by ASA rule, side angle rule, using 1, 3 and 4. Therefore area of ADE is equal to area of BCF. You can see from the figure that area of ADE is equal to area of BCF. Congruent figures have equal areas. So now we want to prove that area of ABCD is equal to area of ADE plus area of EDCB. That is, here we know that AD is equal to BCF. So area of BCF plus area of EDCB then is equal to as area of EFCD. So we have proved that if there is given two figures have same base and between two parallels, then both figures, that is both parallelograms, have same area. So parallelograms ABCD and EFCD are equal in areas. Now triangles. Let me discuss about the triangles on the same base and between the same parallels. Now here given two triangles, as you can see here, ABC triangle and PBC triangle. We want to prove that ABC and PBC have same area. So to prove that, let we just draw parallel line AB with CD and PB with RC. We draw two parallel lines from vertex C AB parallel to CD and PB parallel to RC. So just here you can see that these two parallelograms between with same base and between parallels, then these two parallelograms have same area. To obtain a logical answer to above question, you may proceed as follow. In figure 9.18, draw CD and BA. We draw CD and parallel to BA, CD parallel to BA and CR parallel to BP, such that D and R lies on line AP. Lies on line AP. From this you obtain two parallelograms PBCR and ABCD on the same base BC and between the same parallels BC and AR. And we know that therefore area of ABCD is equal to area of PBCR. Area of ABCD is equal to area of PBCR. Why? Because we have just proved by theorem number 9.1, that is, if two parallelograms having same base and between two parallels, then both the area of both the parallelograms are equal. Now triangle ABC congruent to triangle CDA. ABC is congruent to CDA. As you know that here you can find it is a diagonal of parallelograms, and diagonal of parallelograms divides itself in a two congruent triangle, that is ABC and CDA, as we know that. And as well as in a parallelogram PBCR, PC is a diagonal of PBCR, so it divides PBCR in two equal and congruent triangle, that is PBC congruent to CRP, that we have discussed in chapter number 8. Now triangle ABC is half of area of ABCD, means here you can see that both the triangles are congruent, then area are equal, so we can say that area of ABC is equal to half of area of ABCD, as well as area of PBC is equal to half of area PBCR. So we can conclude that area of ABC is equal to area of PBC. Hence we can prove that the triangles on the same base and between the same parallels have the same area, have equal area. By that way, theorem number 9.2, we can conclude that two triangles on the same base or equal bases and between the same parallels are equal in area. We can just prove it. Now now suppose ABCD is a parallelogram whose one of the diagonals is AC, as you can see in the figure, whose one diagonal are AC. Let AN is perpendicular to DC. AN is perpendicular to DC. Now note that triangle ADC is congruent to triangle CBA. ADC is congruent to CBA, as AC divides in two equal congruent triangles, as we know. So area of ADC equal to area of CBA. Therefore area ADC is equal to half of area ABCD. Half of area ABCD. So as well as we can say half DC into AN. DC into AN. So if we want to find the area of this parallelogram, then ADC, it is in triangle ADC, we can find its area is base into height, that is half DC into AN. So area of ADC is half of base DC corresponding altitude AN. So easily we can find the triangle, the area of triangle is equal to half of base into corresponding altitude AN or height. So in theorem number 9.3, it's converse that two triangles having the same base and equal areas lies between the same parallels. We can say that two triangles having same base and equal areas lies between the same parallels. So by this way, just write theorem number 9.1, 9.2 two times and try to remember it. And related to these properties, there may be asked some one liner or MCQ type question from in exam.